think it's about time to invest in an actually sharp knife. All right, you may be asking yourself, why do I have ham? This is not a hamburger. This is ham. This is actually Natural Choice Hormel smoked deli ham uncured. And this entire recipe started off with a play on words of hamburger and cheeseburger. So what did I come up with? Ham and cheeseburger. It makes sense to me. It kind of feels like I'm going to get some ham and grilled cheese vibes going on with this, which I'm hoping is the case, which you never know, it might not. If my flavor brain knows anything, it kind of knows what this is going to taste like already. Like some toasty and seared cheese and with some of that salty ham flavor and a nice beef patty. What we're going to be doing is making a burger patty with ham and cheese pieces in it. I was going to blend this, but instead I opted for chopping up my stuff, give little pockets of flavor, you know, just like Guy Fieri would want, I guess. So this was roughly 3 ounces of ham. Just dice it up. It doesn't have to be any particular size. I'm gonna do roughly the same amount of sharp cheddar cheese. Should be looking a bit like this. I do want to weigh it out, so let's get a scale out and let's add in 6 ounces of beef. I already have 6 ounces of cheese and ham. Just trying to get a nice even 12 ounces of food. Got that in there. Take some clean hands. These are pretty clean. I just showered. I hope I didn't do anything to make them not clean within the 28 seconds I just showered. Just start giving it a mix. This shouldn't be surprising. This is what we were going to do the whole time. And you don't want to mix it too much, but you do want to make sure that all of the components are kind of staying within the beef. Which the cheese is going to be the biggest culprit of falling out, but you know, that's not the end of the world. You know, you could stop right here. You could just make this a big patty, have like a hamburger steak type thing. I'm going to go ahead and make it into 2 separate patties. Let's get a plate, start making some patties. Have your ball, push it down, cup in the sides a little bit, give it a flip, push it down even more. I would say that is pretty good. The patty should be looking a bit like this. Get that set aside and let's get the other one done. The 2 patties are ready. I do want to season them up slightly because the beef doesn't have any seasoning in it. The ham does have plenty of salt, but it's not going to be enough to season the entire thing. So I'm just going to give it a light sprinkle of steak dusts from my company, Carnivore Companion. I'm sure you've heard about us before. If you want to check us out, there's a link down below as always. Next up, what we want to do is get a pan set over medium-high heat. And since I'm using stainless, I'm going to add just a little touch of olive oil and a knob of butter. I'm just worried about all the cheese sticking to the pan. All right, once your pan is heated through, go ahead and add that patty right on in. Give it a little light press. Make sure it's getting even contact so we can get a nice Maillard reaction. All right, after a couple minutes, we're probably good to flip. If you go to do this and it's not flipping, you probably need just a little more time. Oh yeah, that's looking fantastic. Because it really shouldn't take too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and add some of this smoked Swiss cheese to the top. Feel free to use more cheese or no cheese if you'd like. Use more cheddar, that'd be fine too. I'm going to reduce my heat just a touch because it's getting pretty toasty. And I think my alarm's about to go off. I'm going to cover this for a few seconds. I should let it kind of steam the rest of the burger. I think I cut my Swiss way too thick. I got some thick Swiss. All right, the burger's definitely done. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy out of there. Oh yeah, look at that. You probably will have some bits like this stuck to it with this is just definitely burnt cheese. But I'm gonna go ahead and save you the experience of watching me cook another burger because that's not interesting. So let's go ahead and these bad boys are done and they smell quite amazing if I do say so myself. Got great color on both of them. Got some nice melty cheese on top. Got some nice melty cheese inside. Got some nice tasty ham inside. More words to describe how the food is. Don't look at my spoon. I ran out of forks. They're both dirty. That's right. I own 2 forks and that's it. Let's give this a taste. There's a cheese pocket in there. You like the cheese pocket? This is everything I wanted it to be. This is so good. I don't know if it's because I haven't eaten in 18 hours. This is such a simple idea, yet it's so fantastic. I don't even think you need this smoked Swiss on top if you happen to be able to find it. But if you do find it, it makes a great addition. It feels like I just pulled this off the grill. God, I've outdone myself.